at hype today and kind of current levels that I think might get filled, where it might be heading next. Obviously, this has been one of the main runners of this cycle for good reason. The product is absolutely flawless, and just the way they rolled everything out was extremely professional and really sat well with the community. So yeah, just looking at kind of price levels here. Now, a little while ago, I kind of marked out, as you can see, because I've not extended these massively far. I can't grab that. I marked out these two levels here for fair value gaps. Now, I had no idea as to when they would get filled, if they would get filled, but obviously, obviously we had the huge nuke, and we not only filled one fair value gap, but we also filled the lower fair value gap, as you can see here, around kind of 22. Now, we got a good bounce. We're getting some nice strength here, but I do think we need to come down and properly test this fair value gap and just have a bit of price settlement in here rather than just a wick straight through. I think once we get that, we can be a bit more confident that we're going to have some sustained upside. With price just kind of sitting here, it's almost a little bit of bait. There's a lot of uncertainty there. If we start to rally from here, I'd question it. I would question it. Obviously, we could tell with this kind of lower high that price was losing steam. But realistically, with hype, I'd just like to see price just settle a little bit rather than kind of float in midair. And this would be a perfect place to do it before rallying back up. Obviously, everything looks pretty shitty at the moment, from Bitcoin to ETH to other alts. It's a really, really difficult time to kind of guess where things are going, to take genuinely serious positions in things. But this is ultimately what I'd be looking for hype before kind of getting extremely bullish. If we kind of start to move up, I mean, back above kind of $50, which is basically this high here. If we start to rally here, climb back above, again, in that case, you could start to become more bullish because we've had kind of change in market structure. We've broken a previous high, and things look to be changing. So, yeah, it's an interesting one. I think with this, you've just kind of got to hold some spot bags and be in the position ready for things to kind of take off again. Whether that's you start to average down here, I mean, this is 37 now. Ideally for me, I'm looking at lows around 30. So if you're taking spot positions, it's not a bad place to start layering in. If you're taking leverage positions, then you've really got to wait for price to come to you. And that would be $30 or kind of $50. Spot positions now, I think it would be a great time to start placing some bids all the way down to 30. And then if we kind of come down here, I'd start to get a little bit more worried, but we do have another support at 22. So spot positions I don't think is a bad place to start filtering some money in. Leverage positions, we're going to have to wait until we either create a more solid base or we get a bit of a change in structure, whether that be kind of like a higher low here, and then for it to come up, this would be a good place to start thinking, okay, maybe the structure's changing a little bit. I'll take a leverage position on this. But the time for that is not now. This is very much kind of where you start to place bids via spot. Hope that helped people a little bit. It's a great coin, great project. Obviously, a lot of hype around it. I hope that helped everyone. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Peace.